This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com. AFTV, Turkish, wow. I mean, you said before the game you thought that we'd get through, but I know that you was not thinking it was going to be as comfortable as what it was today. I mean, that was a very, very good performance by Arsenal.
Yeah, we did the job we should have done in the first game. But at least we did the job. That's the main thing. Right now, this competition is all we have left this season. So they've got to lay it all out on there in this competition this season. We've got a little break in it now. Let's hope for no injuries because, like I said, this competition is all we have left.
Yeah, it was a confident display, wasn't it?
Yeah, straight
right
from the off.
start. Right from the start. I don't know. I looked at the players, the way they came out. They looked confident. You know, right from the, there was like a nervy sort of first 5 minutes where both teams were feeling each other out. And then after that, I think kind of Pepe, once he started getting on the ball, and then Saka on the other wing, they were causing so much problems to Sparta Prague. I mean, and then we had a goal disallowed, but after that, it was exceptional by the team. Yeah,
and we finished our chances. That was key, especially in that first half, We made it comfortable for ourselves, and that was the main thing. How often do Arsenal make it comfortable for ourselves?
Never.
That was probably the best 30 minutes to a game, the best opening 30 minutes to a game we've had for a long, long time. I was about to say this season, but
especially in Europe.
Yeah, especially in Europe. But at the end of the day, like I said, we got the job done in emphatic fashion. We just need to continue this on in this competition.
Do you think it helped Arteta the fact that we had that game against Sheffield United the weekend? We were all saying after, but it's only Sheffield United, but he got to try out some new players. He got to try out playing Xhaka as a left back. He got to try out Chambers, Ceballos in there. And to be fair to him, he stuck with what worked well with him in that game, didn't he? He had confidence in that.
Listen, Tierney being that is a conundrum for us because we have no real backup left back. So Arteta had to work something out. A surprise package came with Xhaka being inverted, left back, however you want to see it. And listen, it's only Sheffield United and it's only Slavia Prague, regardless of how hard we made it for ourselves after the first leg. I think Villarreal is a different kettle of fish. Tierney's out for the season, which is a big, big thing. And I think Xhaka's done well there, but I can't even hope for the best with Tierney. Like I said, he's out for the season, so we're going to have to go with potentially Xhaka or Cedric there in the semi-final. I just think Arteta's pulled another one out the bag in a sense where throughout his 18 months, he's had key moments where first time out of lockdown, we had a couple of losses, Man City, Brighton, he flipped up to a back three. In January, he brought in the youngsters, that changed our form. And again, now, at a vital time, he's managed to pick something out of a bad squad. We've got to remember, this is still a bad squad, hence why we were nervy going into the game. All round, I think Arteta deserves credit. He went with a team I think very few can really argue with and debate with. And he's only done that a few times this season. And they've done the job.
In particular, I mean, the Xhaka one, all right, it's quite an easy, after the weekend, to go with that. The Chambers one isn't, though. You've got two right-backs, you know, and they'll be looking at it thinking, hey?
Yeah.
But he's stuck with Chambers, and Chambers had a good game.
Yeah, since Chambers has come back in that right-back position, he's actually had solid games all round. He's actually provided something on the attacking front too, which Bellerin provides very little of. Cedric provides a bit more of, but Chambers has come in and done well there. Listen, right now, we've got to make do with what we have, Rob. You know, he's got to pull them out the bag. That's how I see it. Do I have full faith in Arteta? No, his job was on the line tonight. You know, if that 90 minutes went another way, this would be a very different conversation right now. But at the end of the day, it didn't. We're through. We're 2-3 wins away from no excuses this summer. That's how I see it. I know a lot of people say 2-3 wins away from Champions League football, but I see it as 2-3 wins away from no excuses. And by that, I mean there's no excuse of paying off a stadium debt. There's no excuse of the COVID situation. There's no excuse of we're going through a transition. You've had this manager now for a year and a half. Let's get Champions League money and let's see what this board, what Edu, Vinay, and Arteta are all about this summer. Because every summer we tend to find excuses. They tend to find excuses. And us fans debate with each other about them. Let's have a summer where there's no excuses. The money's in. The transfer, the wage bill is cleaner than it was. It's ever been in the last 5 years. FFP's in doubt. What more do you need this summer than some owner to stand up and say, this is the summer, now we can just flip it around? Because the overhaul is still a necessity.